Hello, this is a storyline reading as far as malpractice. So if you experience some kind of malpractice, going through anything like that, malpractice, maybe this storyline is for you. I have no idea. But this is just as far as malpractice. So I'm just going to just do a storyline reading for malpractice. So if it line up with you, take it. If it don't even worry about it. It's just as far as malpractice. Okay? When a doctor does something and they are responsible and it leaves you, however it leaves you, your family member, whatever this is. Okay? So let's just flow. 6 jumping out. Okay, and I'm going to take some more cards. Let's just flow. So if remember, if it don't go with you, don't even worry about it, okay? Okay, let's just flow. Because somebody's saying, I guess it's the doctors, right? Or the nurse. What they saying? Look at that. I'm innocent. Oh, yeah, you innocent, all right. Yeah, you innocent, all right. You guilty as charged. Right? Because you dealing with, they was dealing with their support team, the nurses, but you're going to be dealing with your support team, the courts, the lawyers. Follow me? So let's just flow. Let's just flow. Let's flow for the sign of, it's no sign. There's no sign. This is malpractice. Okay, so ears was for hearing. Somebody was playing lottery for a chance to win. So this doctor, this nurse, or whoever was playing lottery for a chance to win. In this storyline, it just simply means the person took a chance on something medically, right? But ears was for hearing. It might have been a nurse telling the doctor not to do something. They didn't think it was right. Another doctor or whatever, but the main doctor or whoever it is, or a nurse or whoever it is, just went on ahead and did it. Get what I'm saying? Okay? Because maybe the doctor felt the doctor was educated, but then we have right here, the doctor shouldn't be a fool, but the doctor just went on anyway, right? The total community, the total staff, whoever was there, follow me? Right there, community, the nurses, anybody who was there. Let's just flow and see how it's going. So we have like a malpractice here. It's going to be, or we're in the process of, or what is going on, or going to be. Let's see. Top card. Malpractice. So if that person who just wrote in my comments in the sign of Scorpio, if you listen to this one, I advise you stop looking at my videos. Okay? If you think my cards make too much noise, stop looking at my videos. Okay? Don't even look at them. I won't miss you, believe me. But do not tell me what to do. That's one thing I don't have nobody telling me what to do. Don't come on my channel and try to tell me what to do. That's a no-no. So if you don't like it, just stay off. If you on here looking at this one, I'm letting you know. Okay? Don't tell me what to consider. I consider whatever it is for me on this channel and in my life period. Remember that. If you watching this one, since you just was on there complaining, under the Scorpio, the number one person that did that viewed the Scorpio, I'm talking to you, whoever you are. So if you want stalking and spying, I'm letting you know. Okay? So for this one. This is about malpractice. Malpractice. Universe. Let's just flow whoever this is. Let's see. Did this go here? I'm going to do some and I'm just going to come back and do the rest because it's kind of taking a while to get started. Let's just flow. Whoa. Let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. One more. Okay, and then we're going to just put this here and I'm going to come back to it. Okay, the first card is... Whoa. The first card is somebody's a genius and they don't even know it. Maybe a doctor on the side or a nurse on the side that's being pushed on the side. Somebody in pain or somebody on drugs or dealing with drugs or anything like that. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So we had something went to the extreme. Yeah, somebody damaged somebody. Right, a doctor or a nurse did. Let's flow because somebody is a genius and don't even know it. Maybe gave too much medication, got the person in pain or whatever this is. It says right here something went to the extreme because somebody was saying no way. So maybe it was another doctor, maybe it was the patient or whoever saying no. But somebody was fighting it. Get what I'm saying? And it went to the extreme because somebody need to be the chairperson of the person's own life. Or it could have been a nurse to a doctor because doctors don't like nurses telling them what to do because they feel they in charge. But sometimes nurses can tell a doctor something. Or another doctor can tell another doctor something. But sometimes they just want to do things their own way. And their way could be the wrong way. Follow me? Let's just flow. So it says right here, lights was flashing. And this doctor, whoever this head doctor or nurse needed to see it and unwant what needed to go. Okay? It needed to be, somebody was tender and sissified, whoever this doctor is. So we had this doctor needed to get chummy with the support group, the other nurses and doctors to take some advice from. Okay? He was in his feelings, right? And he was going to go get his and be like in charge, I guess, right? In a political or racist area. So we have right here, he is going to do what it takes to get to where he wanted. He was doing some thinking. He didn't kind of want nobody's help, look like, so far. Okay? It says right here, right now, God wanted him to get on his path because he wasn't on his path. Because maybe being a doctor is not his path, whoever this is, right? So it says he was learning everything. He was learning everything. Wait a minute, where is this? Learning how to get himself from under others' thumbs. So maybe we talking about somebody who with a doctor and this person kind of not shining maybe. Let's see. Because God telling this person to get on your path right now. Start to rely on yourself and get from under others' thumbs. Learn how to get from under other people's thumbs and start to rely on your own self. So we might have two doctors or a doctor and a nurse. But we got the second doctor or the nurse or whoever it is a genius, but they not being really recognized, maybe because they're being overshadowed by this top doctor. Anything like that? That discard others. Where the nurse or the other doctor, the second doctor said, I don't think so. So let's just see here. The second doctor or the nurse is saying they scared because of what this actual doctor, head doctor is doing maybe. Okay, you can call someone now and do it. So the head doctor don't want to call for any help, don't want no help, anything like that. So we have right here that I picked door one love. So maybe the head doctor wanted the nurse or the second doctor to do something, right? What they wanted, yeah. But the head doctor wasn't doing it. And they wanted love. They wanted the doctor to incorporate and care more, whatever. But he wanted to be the warrior here. But peace within made a stable mind for them to operate as a team. But he wasn't probably incorporating them. Ears was for hearing for him, but he didn't want to hear what they had to say, the second doctor or the nurse, because he feel he the man in charge. So he was playing lottery for a chance to win. But he wasn't winning, God says, when somebody. We got racial abuse, so I feel like we got somebody, a doctor who was dealing with a black doctor, or he was dealing with a black patient, or anything like that. Anything as far as another race person, and it was hyped up. So God's saying for the second doctor or the nurse or whoever this is that's on the side to become the butterfly and get to your focus point. Because if you go that way, tell me, are you willing to indulge to keep him? So with this card, this usually a yay card, but since we're dealing with doctors, are you willing to go that way to keep him? Are you willing to go along with him making a wrong decision to stay working for this doctor and be friends? Are you willing to just go along and know he making a wrong move with some kind of procedure? Are you willing to stick with him to stay friends, or you know it's the wrong decision he making? Are you willing to just go along to keep him? It says because he asking the doctor, do you agree? Tell me if you want to do it, whatever it is. So it says things were starting to change. Because maybe the second doctor or the nurses get ready to make some kind of decision to leave, or the procedure seemed like it wasn't going too bad after all. But this first doctor, this head doctor, was treating others harshly and like there was nobody. So we have somebody was groggy, maybe the patient or the actual head doctor. Follow me? But we have the second doctor or the nurse need to plant their vision, maybe, and just make a move and get away from their period because they're not being respected. Because they supposed to work as a team, look like whoever this is, laying down beside you is like my first crush. So this card goes, I'm going to say with this laying down beside me, I'm going to put it with, since we deal with doctors and nurses, I'm going to say just being partners as far as a team. That's something that the nurse or the doctor really love, being a team, right? Being partners as far as being doctors or, medical staff. But they got to get away from the haters and snakes, because this head doctor is a hater and a snake. Okay, it says right here, don't take from your main flow before you ride there. So we have like the nurse or the doctor, whichever one is going to ride somewhere, go somewhere, wherever it is, somewhere far. To gain is to lose what need to go. So the second doctor or the nurse is going to have to leave and go somewhere, right? Because to lose is to gain. So they're going to have to get away from this hospital they working at and go find another job. See, because they're going to ride there. Don't take from their main flow to go there, because it might be a distance. Okay? And maybe the other partner, the other person is going to follow and go too. Get what I'm saying? So camouflage won't work, because they had a sixth sense about it all. That it's not going to work with this head doctor. He don't want to collaborate and be a team like he should, because they exercise their right to complain. The second doctor, whoever the person is, that's the partner, or the nurse, however it's flow, or both of them, dealing with the community, the whole medical staff there, that team of doctors or whoever they had, that working with whoever the patient is. So it says right here, they had to think twice before making moves, because they was going to be playing Russian roulette on somebody's life. Because it said if they're going to indulge, the doctor wanted to know, you're going to do it? You want to reach me the scalpel? Or you want to give me that medicine? They had to think twice before making moves, because they're playing Russian roulette, because they can get in trouble. Had malpractice coming that way, follow me? Or they had to think twice before making moves and going to another hospital in general, because God wanted them to put the brakes on as far as doing anything with this doctor. Or actually just put the brakes on working here with this doctor, because at one time it was like where one of them was going to need a miracle, or the patient, follow me? So it says right here, help is coming. But they had to stop thinking they deserved abuse from this doctor that they was working with. They pinpointed the problem with this person and they want to equal and fair. So we have lapse in it, maybe extra staff or whatever because of COVID. Wasn't a lot of staff maybe, but they wanted a united front with this doctor. So it says right here that it wasn't a united front, because he wanted to take charge of everything. Right, so make it seem like they know nothing. God said no more minor crutches for the second doctor and the nurse. Follow me? Because they was educated, God says, but God didn't want them to be a fool dealing with the jackal. And the jackal is the number one doctor that think he know it all. So it says that he showed in his actions, he worked hard in showing in his actions that he really didn't respect them and value their opinion. So some kind of way maybe somebody was going to talk to the nurse or the second doctor about their eating a healthy way. We got the doctor, the second doctor or the nurse is an earth angel, or both of them is. So we have talking will be the only way for them to heal. They got invited to heal and dealing with this man because it was hard dealing with whoever this main doctor was. It was a racial area, wherever they was living at. The doctor was maybe racist to go with it. And they was struggling to try to gain any kind of respect or whatever. Okay, so let's flow right here. Okay, maybe some kind of way he was going to be following them from a distance. Follow me? So we have right here, they saying they not guilty, they innocent, right? Because they didn't do anything. The power to stay silent is no more against this doctor. They gonna say what they gonna say because they not they game, they in. Just wait, they gonna tell whatever it is they know because they innocent. As far as this malpractice suit, right? Any deterrent that causes dysfunction, they need to get away from. Because God says time to grow up. It's called time to call some kind of way and tell what you know as far as this doctor with this malpractice or get another job or whatever God talking about, because it says nobody's affair but the person you're involved with, have consideration. Okay, you gotta should you forget this person for the God mission, this person disrespected, this doctor disrespected the nurse and the doctor and treated them terrible. So it says right here, mirror is meant to tell the truth, right? Look in the mirror with both eyes and see. Because they wanted structure, because they got stung, because this doctor, he was playing Russian roulette with somebody's life and playing lottery for a chance to win and didn't want no help. He didn't really want them to say anything. He wanted them to join in, but he didn't want their mouth to be no opinions from them. He just wanted them to just pass them the scalpel or whatever. So it says right here, the nurse or the other doctor had to be the best king or queen they needed to be and just talk business. Okay, be the best queen and stay on her throne. The nurse will be the best king and be on the throne. The other doctor, we got numbers, could be a time, part of a social, a room number, amount of money, patient number, whatever this is. It said that they did well because God said they had to get out now. And they did. Do you like this stuff? Get out. How much and how far would they go to grow? Because they was hope struck as far as being a doctor and being a nurse the best they could be, but they needed to get out of there because that wasn't a place they couldn't grow there. They was under somebody who would have them messed up as far as their career. Follow me? How much and how far would they go to grow? So they went somewhere, but it was a little distance they had to go to find another place to work. Because he had to see, this doctor didn't see their ambition, and he definitely didn't see their work because he was racist. So they was resistant to hold him accountable, but after a time he got held accountable because some kind of way, it's going to be some kind of malpractice against this man. Okay? It says right here, stop it right now. So some kind of way, somebody's hands touch somebody. Where's yours? So this money. So maybe some kind of way with the malpractice going on, right? He feel like they supposed to be included too, but no, they don't supposed to be included because they ain't doing anything. But God says it's time for them to focus on them now. The second doctor and the nurse that was a part of this. We got, it could be anything, part of anything. Because that was the last time for the lack of love from that doctor. He did not treat them like he should have treated them. They had to hear what the universe said they was because they got a lawyer. They had to go get them a lawyer. Okay? Because you know something. Obvious, they knew something and they did. That this doctor was guilty and he did all kind of things he did. because he broke somebody off like a twig on a tree. So they know he actually killed somebody. Because obvious it's not them. He didn't fire them. They went on their own because they saw he was a bad news. But obvious they know something. They got them a lawyer though ahead of time. Because he killed somebody. And they know that. What they did, what he killed someone and they know it. Whoever this is. Malpractice.